Hello, everyone. Rise. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. I hope you can all hear me. This is a surprise. I was trying to get some videos done yesterday and lost track of time trying to find the stuff for the videos. By the time I found all my stuff, it was late, and I was frustrated and in no mood to do any videos or anything. Hello, Jennifer. And so I didn't get any videos done today or yesterday. So I did do a quick video today, and I'm talking about these books that I'm obsessed with. Let me just say it. I am obsessed. Hello, Kat and Missy and Kathleen. This one's a blank book. I am doing a lot of Coptic stitched books, a lot of blank book style. There's a bunch of different kinds of paper, but mostly it's a blank book so that you can add whatever you want to add. What I'm doing is I'm using up a lot of stuff. I have got so much stuff. It is, you know how it is. It's overwhelming. I have got so much stuff. So I was making the larger ones, and those really take up a lot of stuff. Hello, Laura. And so I like the small books. It's something that I really enjoy. And so I have been playing around with different ways to put books together using different stuff. This one, I just used a single piece of scrapbook paper. It's cardstock weight, and I did collage on the entire piece. I painted it, I stamped on it, I scribbled on it, I did all kinds of stuff. And then I cut it into pages and sewed it into this little book. Just having a lot of fun. I don't know if it's finished or not yet, but you know, that's not what I'm all about right now, is finishing stuff. Right now, my mood, and I think I might be too far in. Hello, Susan, Malia, Carolyn, Vicki. Hello, hello. Let me put you down for a second and zoom out just a tad. Here we go. You zoomed in. All right. Hello, JL. Hello, hello. So I don't know if it's finished or not, but what I am just obsessed with just making the books, junk journals and blank style books. And I am organizing my room a bit. And as I'm going through piles and going through stuff, I am putting things that I can use for making book pages into a couple of bins. Depends on what size they are. I've got this one for the smaller pages and one for larger pages. And so when my bin starts getting overflowed, I go and grab a bunch of pages and start making a book. This one I've done for myself, and I have done a few little things in it. I am not in collage mode right now, you guys. I am in just making the books, and it's probably just as well since I am using up quite a bit of stuff. So since I'm in the making the book mode, I'm just making books, and I probably will be selling these. selling quite a few of them. Hello, Christine. Catch up with everybody. I love the sizes. Hi, Debbie. So I have been, are we frozen? Ah, there is a great big huge storm going on outside. It came from St. Pete. I think Jennifer sent it to me. I have been working on the larger size, the Junk Journal Coptic Stitch books. I have made 2 of them, and they went away to their homes, so I don't have them anymore, but I am making one for myself. I would like to have one for myself. So I was doing the larger size ones, which really does use up some stuff. Hey, Betty. Creative Moments. Derlinda. Hi. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for stopping by, saying hello. I am here. I did the video, and it is posted right before this live stream so that you can see what I am going to do today. But mostly why I'm streaming today is just to catch up with people because I have been gone too long. I have been gone way too long. I do apologize. I lost track of time. I had no idea that a couple weeks had gone by. I have been so relaxed and so enjoying myself and having so much fun just making books, putting things together, and I I it, I do apologize. I had not planned on being gone quite this long between streams and in videos and such. I am going to be back. I am doing videos still. I haven't disappeared. I promise. I promise. I really do. But I've been having too much fun. Um I yes. I wasn't planning on stopping my live streams. I'm just stopping the scheduled every Tuesday live stream. I'm planning on doing live streams still, just not on a regular schedule is what I am doing. The books away where I can still reach them, and get out some papers. Um, like I said, I have been going through my piles, my projects, and here's another thing that has come about in the last few weeks. You missed your gatherings. I've been too busy to miss you. I have to admit, I've been too busy to miss it. Obviously, I've got lost. I got lost. Um, yes. And so those people that are just catching up, I did come back to stream the beginning of August. I took the month of July off of streaming to do some family stuff. And I realized during all that live streaming has been holding me hostage. My whole life revolved around live streaming. And so I have decided not to live stream regularly. I will not be live streaming every Tuesday. I will be live streaming still, and I will be doing premieres. And, and premieres are pre-recorded videos that I get to schedule at a certain time, and then I get to be in the chat when they become live. So they are live at a certain time. Everybody's in the chat. We can talk with each other. We can catch up and we can have some fun while the video plays. And that's kind of what I had planned on doing today, but I needed to make the video yesterday and that didn't happen. All right. All right. So I am no longer streaming every Tuesday. It's going to be a random thing. So if you want to be notified, please subscribe. Please tick that little bell that says that you want notifications, because I may just surprise you all and come on unexpectedly. All right. And you'll also get notified of the premieres. I'm hoping to do pre-recorded videos and hoping to do premieres so that it notifies you that something's coming up in a few days or a week or whenever. So if you are not subscribed, Emma, please subscribe so that you can get your notifications. I know YouTube is horrible and doesn't always give the notifications like they're supposed to, but you don't have a chance of getting any if you don't subscribe and click the notification bell. All right? All right. So, on with making these little books. I wanted to do a little bit of painting today. I wanted to do a little bit of the process of making the little books, what I am doing. But as I started to say before, I got interrupted or I got sidetracked here. I'm going through my old projects. I'm going through my piles of stuff. I am organizing my room. Finally, I'm getting back to organizing that I started in December. Well, it went back to what it was when I started out, and I started losing stuff again. That's why I didn't get my video done yesterday, because I lost stuff and couldn't find everything I needed for the video. So I am going through all kinds of projects and such, and I have noticed that I start tons and tons of projects for live streaming. And then I work in it for a little while, maybe just once during that stream, and then it gets lost in the chaos that is my room, and so I can't find it. So then I start something else. So I have got a bunch of these little signatures. You know, I like to work in signatures. This one's upside down. I like to work in signatures, and so when I lose one, I just make myself another one in various sizes with various types of paper, and I keep going. Some of them are collage journals. Some of them have paint. Some of them are, gosh, I don't even know what some of these are. Some of them are just pages. So my plan is, instead of finishing all these little tiny books, I am ripping them apart for their pages. Here's one that I've taken apart. So now I've got some pages from various little books that I've started, and I will be putting these together in various ways with painted papers and with blank pages and other stuff. And I will be creating some of these little random books, and some of them will have some pages that I have created. And they will probably be sold eventually. I couldn't believe, and I kept going through, and I'm finding them still. I haven't found them all. I just keep finding more and more and more, and so I just put them in this little basket, and off I go. It's It is completely ridiculous. So not only will these little books have some of these painted pages and stuff, but they'll also have collage pages randomly from these signatures. Yes. Craziness. Craziness. All right. So I am going through my inventory list and I am either tearing it apart, dismantling it for its parts, using it for something else, or finishing it. I have finished quite a few books. I have to say, I have actually finished 15 books in the last 3 weeks. 15 books. That's quite a bit for me. That is quite a bit. I was surprised. I counted them yesterday. I was very surprised. All right, so let's get on to putting some fun stuff on these pages to make another book. All right, so I have gathered here a bunch of text pages, some stationery, ledger paper. This is a magazine page, some notebook paper. This is a printout. This is one of my photographs. I took this picture at the Louvre many, many years ago and printed it out in black and white. It is kind of dark. What else am I going to do with it? I might as well put it in a book. There's some tracing paper, some scrapbook paper. What else do I have here? Some envelopes. The Go Pad from Bridgestone. Whenever I get my oil changed, I ask them for a page. They look at me funny. The last time I was in, I didn't even have to ask. They ripped off like 5 of them and handed them to me. I guess I've done it once or twice. Black paper. I've got some color book paper. Just a bunch of random stuff. Somebody wrote a list. I found it in one of my used books. Some paper, a page that I ripped out of a blank book. Let's see. So let me just pick a few pages. I'm going to pick this one since I've already started with that. I am going to pick this one since I've already put some scribbles on that. I'm going to pick this. Let me pick this color book page. I don't want too much. Some book text. Let me do an envelope, and I am going to open it up so that I can add stuff to it. Let's see, what else? What else? There's a piece of scrapbook paper that I've started. A paper bag that is good for pockets. What else? I don't want too much. I want to be able, let me do the Go Pad. I want to be able to just do a few pages. I'm going to pick one of those. I am going to pick that tracing paper and this one. And I'm going to call that, oh, and the ledger paper. That's plenty. That's plenty for this little demonstration. Oh, we'll take that one too. And some music. All right, I'm going to put these others to the side. Oh, and my spirograph page, I might as well do something with it. I may not get to all these papers, but let me put these to the side. Envelope too. All right. All right, so I have quite a few here. All right, I've got a list of the things that I would like to do with these pages. But first of all, I am going to make sure that I have the blank side, if there's a blank side, up. Here's a blank one. I'm going to have that facing up. Blank side up, blank side up. I'm going to put this side up. Doesn't matter. Here's a blank side. Both sides are blank. And let's just do something on this blank side. So I'm making sure that I have up the parts that I want to add paint and stuff to. So I'm going to scooch them around a little bit so I can do some randomness. You guys were talking about me being so random. I'm probably these books will probably be for sale. What I am planning, and I apologize to all my YouTube people. While I am doing this, I am just going to take one of my blocks and some black and do some random stamping while I talk. I do apologize to my YouTube people. I had 6 books that I had for sale. I offer my Patreon people, my patrons on Patreon, I offer books for sale to them first. Anything that I have for sale, Patreon people get first dibs. It is one of the perks of being a Patreon, one of my Patreon. So I had them put up for sale, and all but one little one sold within 24 hours. They all sold. So I was not able to offer them to my YouTube people because they were gone. Okay. So you can see I'm kind of moving things around. I'm going to stamp a little bit randomly. Bit of something that's popping up there. And I have under paper here too, so that when I make covers, I use the under papers. So just let me make sure I've got some of that stamping, clean off my stamp. All right. So I offered these books to my Patreon people, and they were gone. I couldn't offer them because they were sold already. But yes, I am planning. Where did my books go? This one will be one for sale. I am planning on making a bunch of smaller sized books, and I will be offering those for sale along with a pack of fish bits. And fish bits are just leftover little bits of stuff from my projects that I collage with and do all kinds of stuff with. And so they will be offered to Patreon people first. I can't guarantee that there's going to be any left over. I want to make a few of them before I offer them. So it's going to be a little while before I do offer them, but I'm going to have some junk journals in this size. I'm going to have some blank style books. This is a blank style book. Most of the pages are pretty plain. You can add whatever you want to. There's some Joss paper. There's some cupcake wrappers in here. There's some scrapbook paper and such, but mostly it is a blank book that you can do absolutely anything with. All right. I will be making some blank style books like this and some mini junk journals like the ones that I made before. All right. Yes. And if you want to get first dibs, you have to be a Patreon person. I do apologize to my Patreon people too. Get another stamp out here. I'm going to put the black away. I'm going to stamp in a different color. I had planned on doing some videos over there for Patreon. I was doing them yesterday, but I could not find my stuff. I could not find the stuff I needed. I will be doing some videos. I have some questions for you guys, and I'm going to put them in the videos, just some process videos, kind of like this. Because I'm not in the collage mode. I'm not doing very well with collage right now. I'm kind of taking a break from making the workshops at the moment. I'm having way too much fun just making books. So that's where I'm just going to go with it. I'm just going to go with it. I am planning. Hello, Vicki. Sorry, guys. Trying to keep up with doing stuff, and I'm out of practice, obviously. And I don't like all this on here. Let me use up the ink that I have on this. Randomly put stuff everywhere on different pages. I don't like that so much. There's a lot of ink on there. All right, let's put it on my underpaper here. Use it up. Use it up. Okay. Okay. That looks like it's good. I don't necessarily like this. So when I find something that I don't want, I put a little bit of collage over it. Here's my basket of some fish bits. My gluing magazine. And I don't have room for everything here, and my glue. So I am going to figure out something to put over that I don't want to see. All that stuff that I really don't like the looks of. I am just going to collage something over the top. That's all there is to it. Something skinny. Something skinny. Here's something skinny. All right. Just like that. I want just one more little something. Right there. Little collage. A little collage. All right. So then that is covered. And I don't have to look at it anymore. So I'm going to get some leaves out. Got stamps everywhere. I've got my toy box out, you guys. I've got my toy box out. Actually, I'm just going to put some paint on that. Let's get some other stuff out here. Some stuff that doesn't have anything on it yet. Okay. Looking for my leaf stamp, and I don't see one that I want to use, so I'll just use this one. This one. And stamp randomly. Scooch and stamp till all the ink is gone. And I think the other thing that I want to do is use some fun foam. You know I love the fun foam. I love it a lot. Things out of the way. I'm using a dye ink pad, which reacts with water. Get some other bits out here and do some other love that. Okay. You know I love me some fun foam. Some fun foam. Hi, Jane. The issue with my computer and my mic. You guys are gonna laugh. You guys are gonna laugh. All that work, all that trying to figure out what was going on. It turns out that my computer was incompatible with the mic. Why it wouldn't show up? Because the computer didn't know it was there. It didn't like it. Not compatible. Not compatible. And all this time I thought I was using the mic. I was not. I was using the microphone that's on the webcam. That's what the computer was registering, and I thought I was using the mic. Yep. I'm going to do some crayon rubbings. I got this bottle at the Dollar Tree, and it's got these wonderful circles. Wonderful circles. Whoa, did you all hear that? Yes, not compatible. So here I was thinking it was something I wasn't finding, or, it's always it's always me, it's always something that I am doing wrong. It's always. Turns out this time, it weren't me. It weren't me, guys. It wasn't me. It was not me. Couldn't believe it. Did not believe it at all. There's some circles. I'm going to do, look, got light purple. I'm going to do some rubbings on this fly swatter. And I am going to do some rubbings on, I've got my toy box, all my stuff. I've got too many things to play with, is my problem. Too many things to play with. Where is it? I want little polka dots. Yep, so it was me. And you guys, here's another funny thing. Not gonna believe this one either. This one is unbelievable. This one is completely, I'm dumbfounded. And I am dumbfounded. All right. I'm going to put these to the side for a second, and I am going to play around with these. What I've done is some wax crayon rubbings on some various things to make some stuff. Hey, Becky. Yeah. You filmed for hours of black screen on Sunday? That's happened to me too. That has happened to me too. Or I thought I was filming and either I didn't have any video or there wasn't any sound. I've done that one a couple of times. Let me get these out of the way so they don't get too wet. I'm going to pull out the watercolors and play around with this page. Now that I've got the wax crayon in certain areas, I don't want that one. I want these colors. Yeah. Use this one. Get some watercolor. All right. So you guys, anybody that's been following me for any length of time, I love this. The wax crayon acts as a resist, so the watercolor does not go to the paper there. And I really like to add a lot of pigment. And let it dry naturally. And the watercolor lets that wax crayon come out. And it's fun. See, you can see the little circles there. Get it all wet. And color. Make some pools. Let that crayon really show through. So I like to get it really wet. Lots of color. Let me just get the whole thing, since I put wax crayon on all of it. And then I've used green and I've used blue, different kinds of greens and blues. And then I am going to put a bunch of color down in the splashes just to make it interesting. And when it dries, I will come back and let you see what it looks like when it dries before I do anything with it. It dries and it looks really cool, you guys. But the trick of this one is you have to let it dry naturally. I've got some watercolor on there still that I don't want to waste, so we'll just mush it on there. So I'm going to put this to the side, let it dry naturally, and then I'll show you what happens with it when it's all dry and how cool it looks. Hi, Norma. Hi, Maria. All right, put that to the side. I have so much fun with that stuff. All right, getting my stuff back out here again. All right, do a little bit of stenciling. Get an ink pad out here. Put the watercolor away since I don't have room for everything. Oh, I was going to put a little bit of that on this and see what happens. It was a rubbing I did years ago. And it's kind of boring, so I just thought I'd add a little bit of color to it. And let that dry too. All right. All right. So found stencils are another thing that I really like. Actually, you know, I haven't used the rolling pin yet. I am trying to do just a little bit of everything. And while I still have a little blank spot right here, I'm going to make a spirograph star, flower, bit, a thing. I'm going to do a spirograph thing. Oops, and then I messed it up. Oh well. It's better done on a surface with not a bunch of things underneath it. See, I'm ruining it. I'm ruining it. But of course, I'm just going to continue on. So no one will notice, right? There we go. All right. Some spirograph. Spirograph is always fun for every age. Got to get one if you don't have one. They are really a lot of fun just to sit there, get some book pages out, and just put some spirograph marks on your pages. You got to do it. You just got to do it. All right, let me put some green. Some green on. That's got plenty of color on that side. Move it around, move it around, move stuff around. And this is how I get things to be very random. I know you all always ask, how do I get it so random? Well, use a different color. I might underpaper a little bit. I really like the roller. I really do like the roller. All right, do just a couple little black ones. Not too much, not too much. Okay, use the rolling pin, use the spirograph. You know what else I need to do is some crazy lady circles. The rolling pin, I got the rolling pin. What did I do with it? What did I do with it? It was here just a second ago. I got the rolling pin at, there it is. I got the rolling pin at IKEA, and I make the stamps that go on them from paper towel tubes and fun foam. I've got a few of them. I do have the fun foam wrapped on the toilet. And I also do that with the lint brushes that you get at the Dollar Tree. I've got some, make rollers out of those too. Which are fun. I am planning on making a bunch more of these because I like using them. I have a video showing how I do the roller stamps. I can't remember, probably in my playlist, making homemade stamps. It's one of my favorite things to do. All right, Crazy Lady circles, you guys. I haven't done these in a while. And it is time to do the Crazy Lady circles. Because circles relax me. I enjoy making circles, any kind of circles. And if I do circles with a Stabilo All pencil, I can use damp brush and make them interesting. Yay! I enjoy that. Watercolor, the crayons also. I always forget to use them. I have them right here where I can see them. Doesn't mean I remember to use them. These are water-soluble crayons. So they move with water. Add just a little bit of color. Some scribbles. Some scribbles. Add some color or some water and just kind of let them do whatever they want to do. All right. And I have not used my flip-flops in a while either. So we need some flip-flop stamping. Some flip-flop stamping. You guys, flip-flops are probably going to be going on sale. If they're not on sale already, take a look at your sale flip-flops and see what kind of patterns are on the soles. You might come up with something really cool. These are my favorite. I've had these for many years. I mean, they are hard. They are no longer soft. These I got at Walmart either last year or the year before, and they were on sale. I found them in September, I think. They were on sale for $1 for the pair. And look at how cool that is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Move stuff around so we get interesting stuff all over the place. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. Yeah, I want to make sure I get some of this stuff on my under paper. Randomly, because it really does make cool covers for books. All right, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. I'm not done with my list here. Do some more scribbles with a pencil. Well, this is a graphite water-soluble pencil. You can do this with pens or circles. You know I'm addicted to my circles. You know it. You know it. All right. All right. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. My fly swatter. I didn't get a chance to play with my fly swatter. So here's some wax crayon rubbing. I am going to put the fly swatter there. And I'm going to use this green spray over the fly swatter. And then it's got ink on it. So let me make sure that I don't waste any of it and put it on the other side. Look how cool that is. Look how cool it is. Oh, and I forgot to tell you guys. You guys are going to laugh about this one too. Only I, or maybe Shelly, Crafting Mamas, she's got some interesting things that happen to her too. You know, I've figured out, you know, my ant problem here is gone. They haven't really come back. I do see one every once in a while, randomly in other places, but on the whole, you know, I've seen them over on my cutting table. Maybe one every 2 or 3 weeks. Not very often. I'm going to use this punchinella and I'm going to do a little bit of stenciling. Guess where I am infested with ants now? You will never guess. You never guess, never guess. You'll never guess. It's unbelievable. It is unbelievable. That's punchinella. And a little bit of drywall tape. Find a place that needs a little bit of something interesting. Okay, are you ready for this? You love the fly swatter? Nope, it's not in my bed. Are you ready for this? My car is infested with these ants. They have crawled up into the body somewhere. And they go absolutely crazy when the car is driven. The car stops. We open up the doors, and these ants come out of the hinges, out of the hinge, moving their eggs from one place to another. They're in somewhere, I don't even know. They're inside the body. They come out of the joints of the car body. Been going on for a couple of weeks now. I sprayed vinegar in there because I didn't want bug spray all sprayed up in my car. I sprayed vinegar on them when they were moving their eggs from the gas tank to the engine. They were going all the way on the door. Yeah, and they were moving their eggs. And they're really fast. These things, they're not the little tiny ones. These things are fast, man. Trying to kill them, they're fast. I don't know exactly what kind of ants they are. I don't know how they got up into the car. And I can't get rid of them because I can't get to them. They run around like crazy. They move their eggs. And then they're gone inside the car. They're not in the engine. They're inside the car body. Right? Only me. Only I can be infested with ants in a car. Of all places, the car. The car, you guys. The car. All right. The car. Oh, and they're calm and they're not after anything in the car. They are living there, and I don't even know. I don't even know how they got there, why they're still there, why they haven't gone away. I don't know, but it's driving me crazy. Can't get rid of them because I can't get to them. Hi, Curly T. I have the Terra stuff, but it's in my car. I guess I should be dropping a little bit of it in the car. I mean, it got rid of the ants in this room, so I guess I should be doing that as well. But I don't know if I want dead ants up inside my car body. Yes, it is time to get a new car. It's time to get a new car. I just have to laugh, you guys. I just have to laugh. It is ridiculous. All right. The next thing I am going to do, because I'm running out of time. I had not planned on being here for a couple of hours. I'm going to do it, drive it to the exterminator. It is really bizarre. It is the strangest thing. I have never heard of anybody getting infected with ants in their car. Infested. Okay, so I got this Waverly Super Premium acrylic semi-gloss paint at Walmart the other day. I haven't used this before. I thought I'd give it a try. I got it in this teal color and purple. I'm just going to use a palette knife and do some random scraping, some color. I have to be careful when I do this not to get wet paint underneath because it will stick, and I don't want it all to stick. So I'm going to get it real thin so it dries pretty quickly. And that is such a wonderful color. Look at that color. Really pretty. Just going to randomly use it up. Different parts. Some on my under paper. Yeah, call the helpline for the news. They might be able to figure out how to help me. It's unbelievable to me. It's like, what in the world are they after? Why would they be in a car? Why, what? And in the car body, nothing is in the car body for them to eat. Why would they be? I guess they were trying to get out of the rain or something. I don't know. I don't know, man, but that it's just really strange. So I'm making sure that I have no paint sticking before it dries, so I don't have pages sticking together. And I'm going to pick a different color. I'm going to use some purple. And this time I am just going to drip some paint around. And I'm going to use a credit card and thin it out. And make sure that nothing is sticking again. Oh, oh, we got one that's sticking. Keep it moving. Let it dry. Let it dry. Maybe it is a safe place to lay eggs. It's got to be waterproof, you know? I don't know. I have given up, man. I have given up. I don't know. I don't know. All right. And now I've got some of this acrylic ink. You know, we all bought this stuff. I'm just going to drop some around. I'm going to use a brayer. To get it thin enough to dry pretty quickly. How cool that one is. That one is pretty cool. I've got a lot of stuff on this page. I'm going to put something right here. I'm going to get out of my toy box. I have these register tape things. I don't even know what they are. I don't even know what they are. A paintbrush. Actually, before I do that, do some of this bubble wrap. Paint the bubble wrap and press it down. There we go. That's pretty cool. And I am going to paint the end of my register tape here. See if I can find a place that you can see the pattern. Kind of a flower. They are hello, Wendy. You had a beehive growing inside the front and back hood of your car. I've got those mud wasps trying to build my houses in front of my house. I'm surprised they haven't tried the car. They've tried the garbage cans. They're all over the place. I am surprised they weren't the ones in my car. Wow. Wow. I'll have to look at this, you guys. I'll have to look at this. Oh, Samantha, I am sorry, you guys. I have been busy, busy, busy. Hello, Jody. Hello, you guys. Thank you all for stopping by, spending some time with me. I see Vicky is gone, so I need to pay more attention to what's going on. See, I like that pattern. I don't know what it is about that pattern, but I do really like that pattern. And I don't use this thing enough. So get it cleaned up. Okay. That's going to be one of those things I need to clean and use the rest of this paint on something. Bubble wrap. You know, this page has got way too much stuff on it. It is pretty cool. I am going to put that one to the side. I think that one is done. Let me use up the bubble wrap paint. And I am just going to spray it with some water, clean it off, and put it right there. Okay. Like the colors, I love these colors. These are my go-to colors. I seem to go to these colors a lot. I tend to use purple, teals, blues, and greens together, and then when I'm in that other mode, I'll use yellow, oranges, peaches, pinks, that kind of thing. I don't typically, I pretty much stick with those two color families, and so all my books are either, you know, cool colors or they're the warm colors. I don't know. I don't know. All right, so let me put that to the side. I am going to clean that off too. I haven't used a chopstick in a while. I love to use a chopstick. So let me just use a chopstick, add a little bit of color, smooch it around. That one is pretty much done too. I'm going to set that aside to dry. All right, this one with the circles on it is pretty close to being done. Let me chopstick a little bit of paint on that one. And what else did I want to use from my... Oh, I know what else I wanted to use. Find it. Ton of stuff here, guys. I got a ton of stuff. My toy box is big. All right, so I've got the tape. This comes in regular tape. It is the thing that the tape is wrapped on. And so when I use up my tape, I like to take those rings and use them because I like the double circles. Spread that around just a tad. I like the double circles. I probably should have done it in black. Black. This is carpet stabilizer. It keeps furniture from sliding on tiles and stuff. Keeps your carpets from sliding. So I like to use it as a stencil. Pretty much used up. And you know, the cross stitch mesh, I'll love that stuff. I'm going to use a spray, cover that picture up. Over that, because I really like the way that looks. All right, that piece is done. I'm putting that to the side to is your guys's videos going crazy? What happened? What happened? I don't know what's happening here, people. I don't know what happened there. I don't know what's going on. This has never happened to me before. I see it in my thing. I guess that is my cue to stop. That's weird. That's weird. Okay, now it's stopped. Gabby. Hey, Pam. Okay. Maybe it's something that I'm doing. Sorry, guys. I have no idea what that was. That has never happened to me before. I have one more thing. Two more things. Legos. These are the generic Legos, so they don't have the Lego symbol on them. Get some black paint. That was weird. It's usually a pattern of paper or fabric on a stream that causes that. I have never seen that before. That was weird. Okay, a little bit of black paint. Don't like that. Okay, that is just too weird. And so I am just going to make some little black dots with the Lego. I have Duplos too that are larger and more interesting. Don't know where those are, but so random Lego dots. And random tape dispenser. Hello, Aunt Sandra. Nice to see you. Maybe it is the color or something, because it seems like every time I bring that out, it goes crazy. That was just weird. That was just weird. Weird, weird, weird guys. Weird guys. I was just telling everybody about my ants in my car. Okay. That is just weird. All right. So I guess that means that I am going to have to stop. I think I went on a little longer than I had planned on. Let me just use up this blue paint. Clean up my mess. And I will be tearing these after they dry into pages. I've got some interesting stuff going on here. Get this out of the way. Got some interesting little bits of, and I might have put too much stuff on each page. It gets to be a little crazy sometimes if you put too much on. But those are some of the pages that I have done. And is the first page dry yet? Let's look at it. The first page, it's kind of, there's some little wet spots, but you can see that the wax crayon has made a resist, and the pools of really dark color have kind of gathered in some areas. Bye, Susan. I'm going to be going here pretty soon. So, so you can see the white or the crayon underneath all this watercolor, and it's just really cool color. I love watercolor just for the paint itself, the colors that it creates, and the effects of. See, I like this right here. Love that. All right. It will get more dry. It is not entirely dry. There's a splotch right there, and it kind of shows in the back. It kind of absorbs into the paper and makes it very interesting on the back as well. So that is some of my pages. I didn't get anything on this envelope, so I'll have to sort out some of these pages and add a little bit to the pages that didn't get enough. And they're completely random. Completely random. I keep moving them around because they are still wet with acrylic paint, and they will stick if they're too wet. So they will stick. So I need to lay them out so that they will not stick, and I don't have to pry them apart, tear them apart. So anyway, thank you all for spending some time with me. I do apologize for being gone so long. It will not be that long until I stream again. Do hit the subscribe button so you get your notification, because it won't be on a regular day. It'll be when I get a chance, and all that stuff. Thank you for all your thumbs up. And it was really nice catching up with you guys, seeing you guys again. Sorry, I've been bad and I've went AWOL. I do apologize, but I have to admit I've been having so much fun doing my own projects at a very, very slow pace and just enjoying the process, which I have not been doing for a very, very long time. So it is one of those, I needed to be able to do that for myself. I have some fingernail polish here. I'm going to finish up the stream by adding a little bit of sparkles to this page. And I'm going to let it dry. And I have some stars. I have not been able to find the stars again. So when I use up my stars, the stars will be gone. We'll just put some stars on this page. I need to use up my nail polish. I forget about it, and I just need to use stuff up. Checking the Halloween stuff. I do not need any more nail polish. I need to use up what I've got. All right. I'm having the best time. And hello, Jennifer. Sorry. Yeah, I'm getting ready to go. It's been so relaxing not having to worry about, getting ready for the live stream and finding a project for the live stream, cleaning up after the live stream, doing the recap of the live stream. My whole life revolved around the live stream and making videos. And so it's been it it's just, and I can't even say, it has just been life altering for me to wake up in the morning and just see something that I want to do and not have to worry about all the things that I'm supposed to do that are on my list. This needs to get done and that needs to get done. I can just get up and play. And I haven't done that in a couple of years. So I want to say sorry, but this is just what I need for myself right now. I will be putting out more videos, and it's not. I'm not stopping altogether. Eventually, I will be wanting to make some more videos and stuff, but like I said, I lost track of time. I had no idea it was 2 weeks or so, even longer, since I made a video. I was thinking it was a few days. I had no idea. Had no idea. Um, no idea. So it has been a stress relief. I didn't realize how stressed I was. I did not even know how stressed I was. So, and I hope that showed a little bit. Just having some fun with coloring some paper. Um, just do a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and have some fun with it. That's what it is all about. And if when you stop having fun, I didn't even realize that you stopped having fun, but you need to reevaluate as soon as you stop having fun. So until next time, it won't be 2.5 weeks or 3 weeks this next time. I promise. I will be doing, a live stream every once in a while. I'm hoping to get one done a month at least, but I will be doing premieres, and that way you can chat with me. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you for all your thumbs up. Thank you for spending some time with me, and thank you so much for understanding that I just need a little bit of space for myself, and you guys are going to benefit because I am coming up with all kinds of fun projects that you're going to love, and uh, I will be doing videos showing those. Thanks so much. Have a wonderful week. Thanks for watching.